Gentlemen, now it is time. It's a segment that everyone looks forward to, one of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Phil's day off.
What's up, Piggy? Let's get it started.
Big ups, Meerkat.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on pools and dumb shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today. Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month. Garbage dump, grocery shopping, pay my taxes, pet store, pay my bills, blowing his money on mobile games, blowing his money on this and that. I'm spending all this money buying DoorDash for my business. I need to put disgusting food in the mouths of my family members. Obviously, I need tips. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. Okay? These are my life priorities. Pay my taxes.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on pools and dumb shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today.
Obviously, I need tips.
Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month.
Shout out to the trolls.
For those who contributed, thank you. It would be great if we get a few more tips. To make up earlier today, we did not hit the hat goal either. It's been a very slow day. It would be great if we could pick it up a little bit with maybe some contributions tonight with tips. If you can, just saying, you know, I know some people are super chatting or whatever, that helps long term, but right now I really can help. Tomorrow's my day off, the tips I'll have for my day off, you see?
Give me money today.
And quite frankly, those people who make that shit up should be sued. They should be sued into oblivion. But I'm not a rich man, and I don't have the means to do it. You know, some of that stuff out there has been insanely damaging and messed up, the things they said about me and my family. That's completely false, and they have absolutely no factual corroboration for any of it.
Look at Mom.
Who? I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce.
Hello, true.
Offensive. Egregious cross-dresser. Yes, that's true. Gifted a body that has a lot of shortcomings, okay? Bad back injury. A severely herniated gout. You oozing with grit. Post-nasal gout. Gout is a disease that makes you act like an ass. He's a racist. He's a sexist. He's a scammer. He's this. He's that. Yes, that's true. I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Stupid mouth drooler. Offensive. Egregious cross-dresser. Yes, that's true. I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Offensive. Egregious cross-dresser. Yes, that's true. It was like Phil's an embezzler, and Phil invests his money in terrorism, and Phil's a drug dealer. So I'm having a dream that basically people are saying every heinous kind of thing they could possibly say about me, but because of who I am, people believe it. This vest is a symbol of that positivity. It's a symbol that together we can have fun. As long as we stay positive, we can overcome anything together. I firmly believe at this point in my life, all right, that no matter what comes my way, that we can work together to overcome it, all right? That being said, it's time for something new. Which vest is best? Which vest is e-beggar best? Okay, vest is best. Vest.
Yeah, young cat. Got that 150 on my chest. Bitches all around me, and they let me touch their breast. Got that saggy man boobs flowing, but that members count keeps growing. So I got to put it on a
vest. Best. Vest is best.
150.
Okay.
150 for the vest.
Okay.
150, and I put it on my chest.
Okay. The vest goal has been pretty hard to hit recently. And that's tough when, you know, things are tight. I get it. Things have been tight for a lot of people, you know. Another thing I don't want people to freak out about is the members. The members right now are super low.
Yes, I'm feeling fucking blessed. Begging for hats and glasses and a vest. Hoping that the pay pics will impress. Everybody's begging me, stop spending on the WWE.
Which vest, okay, is best? Which vest is e-beggar best?
150.
Vest,
150.
best. Which vest
For the best.
is best? Which
150. And I put it on my chest.
okay, vest is best. Vest is best. Okay, vest is best.
150.
Vest is best. Vest is best. Vest is best. Vest is best. Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer. Big up Skier Cat.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight.
And you know what this reminds me of? When I worked at the helicopter company, helicopter support. It 1,000,000% reminds me of that. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. I worked for a major company, a helicopter company. It's called Aftermarket Support for Helicopters. Okay? They're flying around. Things are breaking down, parts are wearing out. We're a one-stop shop for helicopters. So I was told, we see potential for you. You're better than just working customer support. Revamp the business from ground up. You can map it out and find bottlenecks and find shortcomings and find helicopters so that our company runs more efficiently. Okay? So I busted my ass, I worked my ass off, I did double work, never got paid for it. And you say, oh, it's part of the process, man. It's just part of corporate America. Fuck you. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Cause no one cares. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Cause no one cares. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Cause no one cares.
That being said.
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 That being said,
That being said.
That being said.
Said.
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. A.L. Team Insider, the legend. Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist. Speak to the dead, psychological style host. Meerkat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Burgers.
Ha 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 ha. That being said, in the house, that the group think here, we don't have cerebral style. Actually, I was going to say cerebral. We miss cerebral. We are sincerely missing cerebral. Hope everything's doing well for our cerebral style host. But we do have our musical style, secret musical style, Wizard of Oz style, creative style. Just mash them all up, mismash. We get a mismash together, and that's all the members. So fuck the intro. Anyways, now I'll throw it to our business style host. Please, Meerkat, business style announcements. Go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You might remember we are doing a little bit of a challenge right now, a fan fiction style challenge, and we're gonna get to see all the entries next week. So next week, we're gonna find out what you guys did and how much you're gonna get on your homework.
Yes, cannot wait to let everyone know what they've got in their homework. Before we get to our regularly scheduled program, Samuel, could you let me know when I could start my press conference, please? I do have an announcement to make.
I can indeed, yes. You may commence your press conference now. Oh, hang on.
Let me know when to start the press conference.
Oh, hang on. Now, give me a
Oh,
sec.
God. Okay, give him a second. We'll talk anyways.
Yeah, just carry on talking.
Okay, so you said next week, Meerkat. Does that indicate a Thursday or a Sunday, or not sure? Could you please let everyone know?
Not sure, I guess.
Thank you. We will let you know in future correspondences. Please check your social medias, and we'll let you know when that's going to happen. It's going to be fun. I recorded mine today. It's pretty hype. You might see an old friend talk. Sam, you ready for the press conference?
We're ready for the press conference.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought you started already.
This is extremely serious. Okay, excuse me, everybody. I couldn't see the screen. Okay. So, chat, my fellow members of That Being Said, and Steve, whoever he happens to be, Philip Burnell, of course, probably watching, the Ants, of course, Jasper, Kat, again, just have a few announcements today. One announcement really I got to get out today, and thanks so much, everybody, for joining me today. Before I start, though, I will want to say this announcement is going to be annoying, okay? It's going to be annoying. I went back and forth on the whether to make this announcement, but I think I have to. part of me doesn't want to share this, but I feel it is kind of my duty to do that, right? It's my duty to do this, right? As a long-term holder of divorce coin and a card-carrying member of the Cat Simp Alliance, not sharing this would be disingenuous to both myself and to everyone else that falls under either of those prestigious groups, okay? So, as you know, the Where is Cat movement has been gaining a lot of heat, right? It's hotter than a gout infested ankle. You know what I'm saying? So, but today, I have some news on that front. Okay, so my announcement is thus. I have been sent proof beyond a shadow of a doubt that Catherine Burnell still lives with DSP. Still
take that.
I can prove it. I would love to show it. But this person sent it to me under the condition that I would not show it. So I cannot show it. But that's the only reason I can tell you is it is still going on. There is still, I understand right now that this announcement, it might send Team Divorce into a frenzy, right? The snort market is going down right now. Everyone's selling, right? But I want you to remind everyone here that Leanna was there for 2 years, right? 2 years. 2 years after they were roommates, right? She was using Philip's car for 2 years, right? After they were already broken up. So this does not mean you have to dump your divorce court, everybody. I want to make sure we don't send the markets into a frenzy, right? So my advice to you is thus. Hold, right? Hold the line. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Don't let go of the dream because I think it's still very much here. But I promise you that she is still living there. Okay? With all that being said, thank you for listening. There will be no further questions. Does anyone have any questions? Go ahead. I'm just kidding. That's the announcement, though. I'm done. I promise it's real. That's it.
Okay. Brilliant. Thank you for that.
No problem.
So,
Happy to share. I can't share anything else. I see people asking some questions that I'm not going to answer. By
the way, only you knew about this. And for a moment there, I thought you were going to start talking about something serious. And it kept me in suspense. And,
this is very serious, though.
Yeah, I like the payoff. It confirms something that I believe, but I should definitely question you and where you got this source and why you can't share it, you know?
Totally fine. Well, this person is someone that I trust. And it is rock solid, the evidence they have led to me. I can even show you after the show, but I can't show anyone else.
Oh, good.
I can show
this kind of like the champions with Craig. You know, Craig,
Yes.
I can show you my whole phone, dude. Come on.
Yeah. I can show all that being said members, but I cannot show the general population or that I will betray that person's trust. Right? And I have to make sure that you'll delete it after I send it too.
Okay. That's fine. We'll definitely do that.
Thank you.
I mean, to be transparent with you all, we didn't know that ALT was going to make this. Well, we knew about the announcement, or I did,
Yes.
but we didn't know what it was going to be. I thought you were either going to say you're getting divorced, or
No, I wouldn't do that this way.
or we were going to hear the opposite about DSP. But okay, interesting.
That's not be true. I know. I told you it's going to be annoying, guys. I warned you. But Meerkat, if you had that information, would you have shared it? I think I have to share it. I think it's responsibility, actually.
I guess, yeah. I don't blame you for what you did, but I would understand some people not outright believing it.
That's fair. Hey, that's totally fair.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't have to believe me.
I fully expect Snood and Indrid now on their next stream to say, guys, I have an announcement.
No, I have not shared it with anyone. I have not shared it with anyone. This is a private matter. And that's all I can say. I see a lot of people asking about some questions I'm never going to answer, but it's real. It's true. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Can you give us a little bit at least? Is it a photo, for example?
Okay.
Or is it something more
sensitive?
sensitive that is not to be shared with people?
It is a photographical style piece of evidence.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Wow, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be good.
And see, people ask a lot of questions. I can't answer this guy. I know it's annoying. Trust me. Our positions were switched. I'd be so fucking pissed. But I still thought it was better to share it than not, right? And it probably is going to leak anyway, right? If someone has this, it's kind of hard to keep it under wraps forever, right? It is. So maybe that person wants to release it someday. But I'm just saying, I promise you it's real. And Meerkat and Sam will soon announce to it. Do you want me to give it to, do you want to hear their live reactions? How about that? I could share it with Meerkat and Sam right now, and then you could give me your reaction.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay,
let's
but
do
you
that.
can't.
Benefit of doing this live.
Here's
Yeah,
the key
I feel
point.
like this is,
You cannot make any sound, Meerkat, that shows any kind of judgment. I'll say that.
For fuck's
Okay.
What?
Just try.
What
just,
kind of sound?
I don't know what I'm saying. Here we go. I will show it to you here. This is So I'm going. What I'm showing these two gentlemen here is a photo that comes from a very Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys. I don't give a shit. You choose to do whatever you want with it. I have more proof than this, but this is the one I have now. Okay, there you go, guys. I promise there's more to it than that, but that is the proof I have, and I also have more.
Bruh.
So also I have there's more. I have this.
Dude.
Yes. That's the proof. That's proof as well.
Okay, right. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So that loose end is covered up. So thank you for that. Also,
Oh my God.
So you heard it. We're done with it. Listen, DUNWIFF. Done with it.
Okay.
Yes.
Not to violate the trust
Yes.
of you, ALT. How much am I supposed to, or at least how much is it accepted for me to say about this and comment on this?
I don't think we should say. I know, I knew it was going to happen. I think we have to be very careful about. You can talk about. How can we say this? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Help! I don't think you can. So, I have some questions. How about this question, Meerkat and Sam? Is it photoshopped?
No.
There's no zero chance that's Photoshop, correct?
Yeah, no.
Meerkat, would you agree with that statement?
Tell for sure, but it looks like
it would be a hell of a
authentic.
Photoshop job, right? It would be a hell of a Photoshop job. You know what I'm saying?
It would.
So I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. No more talking. Logan is saying, I kind of agree with that. I've said too much. I'm done talking. That's it. It's legit. It's legit.
Oh,
You know
Yeah.
what?
It was better
One
not to say
thing
anything
I
at all.
can
I agree.
say is I have the exact same opinion going into this as coming out of it. So take that as you will. It's,
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to bomb the Snort Exchange. I had the press conference to not bomb the Short Exchange. That was my goal. I think you should buy behind the dip. Buy the dip.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and sorry everybody listening to this discussion about something that you can't access and you can't see.
But no one can see anyway,
you
so
know,
it's fine.
No one
Yeah.
can see it.
No one
And
can see it.
It's nothing special anyways. Let me just tell you this. You're not
Yes.
really missing too much.
Yes. You're not missing too much, that's for sure.
Not really, no. And you'll like ALT says, you'll probably see it eventually. So
It's going to show up anyway. Just don't worry about it. All right.
Yeah.
We're done. We're done talking about it. I'm done. I've said too much. My life might be on the line now. Gonna have hitmen after me now because I probably shared too much. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's try to move on.
Like this is like a turning point. I feel like there was before this day and now and then there's after this day, and yeah. I don't like this power. It's
I don't like it either. I do not like it. I was sitting on this for many days now, and I did not like it. Okay. It's out now. Out to the world.
Guess what? I found
Go.
out something myself. Did you know?
Ooh.
If you tip DSP $100,
What happened?
he'll put on a Sonic hat. Do you know? just because
I will bring out of retirement the Sonic the Hedgehog hat. I mean, if there ever was a pertinent time to use the hat, now is the time, right? So starting tomorrow on the premiere stream, I'm playing it again Wednesday, and then any day that I play it, if we hit that tier 2 goal, the Sonic hat goes on as I play it again.
Oh, shit.
This is your last
Nice.
opportunity if you want to see me in this Sonic hat. This is probably the last time in a long time you're ever going to see it. If we hit the hat goal today for tips, I will put on the Sonic hat. Okay? So please consider tipping today if you want to see this. Plus, just in particular, tips would help me a lot. Anything's great, but particularly tips would help a lot right now, and you get to see the Sonic hat today, so please consider it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Remember, if we get to tier 2, you will see the Sonic hat. Likely for the last time in a very long time, because I can't tell you the next time there's going to be a Sonic game, right? But remember, today is the final day, since this is only a 2-day freaking game, final day for the Sonic hat to make it happen at $100 of tips. It would be great to have the Sonic hat 2 days in a row for
There's
the
another
event,
minute
right?
of this, by the
So
way.
please consider it, and then that hat gets retired for how many other years until another Sonic game comes out. Hopefully a better one next time. If we can at least hit the tier 1 tips goal, that would be great. But remember, we have something going today. If we hit the tier 2 tips goal, we will have the Sonic hat worn for essentially the final time in a very long time, because I don't know when another Sonic game will be coming out at this point. So consider tipping to make the Sonic hat happen by the end of the stream today, and get that going. So we've hit the Gunner Glasses goal. Remember, guys, we hit the full $100 tips goal by the end of the game. I'll put on the Sonic hat for the final time in a long time, because I don't know when the heck there's going to be another Sonic game after this one. Let's be honest. I don't know if they're going to be able to make another one. Maybe the sequel to Sonic Frontiers in like 5 years. Right?
How long does this go?
If we hit $100 tips, I'll put on the Sonic hat for the last time for a long time, because who knows when the next Sonic game is going to be. There's none even scheduled to be released anytime soon, right?
There you go. So just, you might have missed it now, by the way, you know, because it's kind of old news, but just so you know, there was an opportunity to see the Sonic hat the last couple of days.
Yes, Sam, can you play the soundbite with the glasses?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good
I've
one.
not heard this yet. Here we go.
The glasses are a bit crooked. That's because my head is crooked. I don't have a straight head. I don't have a symmetrical head. I'm not like Tom Cruise with the perfect symmetrical head. So the glasses will never sit perfect on my head because my head sides are not aligned. There's nothing I can do about that. Right? I have a deformed head.
I have the deformed head. Sound good?
What the
Please
hell?
do. All right, before we get to the messages, let's get to our contributions here really quickly, of course. Not nonsense, I see. Divorce coin is down big already. Market's crashing. I was not my intention, I promise, but now's the time to buy the dip, everybody. The dip is huge. Oh, wow. Down 6 points already and going down farther.
God.
Oh, God. We're never going to recover from this. All right. Evil Dawn at says, ALT is trying to dump. Untrue. Vike says, team divorce. She has nowhere else to go. Hold. That's my advice, too. Redneck Preppy says, show us your phone. Can't do it. On Paper says, despite all his age, he's just a pig roach on the first stage. Oh, nice rhyme. Trenton Brown in the house says, for me, I consider Team Divorce and Where's Cat to be the new Jasper's blood test, and that it'll bully DSP to showing Cat. Won't happen, but still. I don't know. I think he's not going to show her anymore. COVID-1984 says, this doesn't change anything. They could easily be roommates, and they were in a loveless, sexless marriage. Team Divorce. COVID-1984, that's what I agree. Sam, has your opinion changed? Because we know Meerkat's always Team Health. Sam, has this changed your opinion at all?
I've never been one way or the other. You know, I don't think anyway. I can't remember if I ever said if I was on one side or the other. But also, I feel like my answer to this question, what I want to say, kind of gives away slightly what's in.
Okay.
So,
Just stop there. Boat Night in the house is this photo tease. My balls have never been bluer. I know. Duty Stream says, can you confirm Fat Cat? Did she put on the pounds? Can't confirm or deny anything. General GK says, I'm reporting ALT the SEC for insider trading. Fair enough. Tony T says, I'm late. Will it ever be revealed? Tip goal for reveal? Snort. No tip goal for reveal. Can't do that. COVID-1984 says, is she fat? We just need a yes or a no. That's all. My answer is not answering. Maximus 2400 says this is going to turn into Black Monday, isn't it? No. Oh, this isn't going to turn into Black Monday, is it? It is Black Monday already, I think, looking at the markets. And Vike says, we just need to know if she's a guy. Oh, God. Come on, guys. We just need to know if she's a gigantic whale. Yeah, she tips a lot. Yes, she tips a lot. She tips huge amounts to our show. That's it. All right, let's start the show properly, please, Samuel. Done with
Let's
this.
do that.
I'm so done with it.
Yes. Okay, cool. Right. Messages. Okay, cool. There's plenty of them. Where should we start? Let's go with Bill Brasky.
First off, big ups to Steve of the Dead. We all got your back. Big ups to you, buddy. Hope you get better soon. Hope things get better for you in general. This is Bill Brasky. Just for the quick question, I noticed Snort Amenia put up an interesting clip that got my noggin jogging. Now, Phil did mention, and this is Monday, 16th, 17th, that he's been losing weight, and that he specifically said, "I do not wear things that hide my weight." Is Phil wearing shapewear to hide his man boobs? I'll leave that to you guys. Peace out, guys.
No, because I think we can see the chest in some of those aerated shorts, right? So it's I think not. But
Yeah, the man boobs are like on full. They're like they've never been better actually.
Never been better.
Yeah.
The golden age.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus, man, was it 2 days ago that like weird muscle fit like long sleeve t-shirt thing he had on was?
Oh God, the like job interview. This is what I thought it looked like. Just got out for the weekend from the rehab center. You know, all right, guys, you got 4 hours out. Live it up. Remember your goals, though, everybody. And he's like, "Yeah, we're going out." But that was funny. That was definitely funny. This is definitely like a new. I don't know if he's trying to be like more professional. If that's the thinking, but it's definitely this new thing. We all love it. Really great. The tight black one, yeah, love it.
Yeah, please. It needs a rethink. The job interview shirt, like you say, like that's kind of weird in of itself because it's like a dress shirt. It's not like a casual, like you're just throwing on like a I don't know, like a check shirt or something. It was like a proper like work shirt, and it's just not. No, you don't do that. I mean, whatever. But that's weird, but it's fine. But the weird t-shirt thing that shows off your moobs, just nah. Very strange. But thank you, whoever it was that photoshopped the nipple onto it.
Yeah. That's a classic. Oh, and I love this new, we're so healthy and stuff. It's like, what is this? I don't know what he's trying to portray here. Like he's some, I'm an adult making good choices, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like it would be the same if I gave like health tips. I would know that I'm in no position to do that. Like I'm skinny, but like I know I'm not fit, and I imagine it's like kind of similar for him, except he's a bit chunkier than me. It would just be completely like disingenuous if I started saying, "Yeah, well, I'm just looking after myself these days. I'm just eating better and stuff like." But you're still just sitting there for fucking 12 hours a day doing nothing, Which is
and he still says like,
I
eat snacks. What do you like? Eat popcorn? Like I just eat popcorners or something. Like he's still like, don't eat snacks, guys. I just eat popcorners, and it's like that's still something. It's just like Jaha said, shut the fuck up. No one cares. No one wants to hear what you're saying about this. But anyways,
yeah.
Sam can lift the car with his tongue.
What's really funny is when he goes on these discussions about what is healthy to eat and what is bad. He thinks people are listening, but at the same time, everybody just looking at his tits and is like, "What the fuck is with that, dude? Like, put them away." It's like this for real. There was a couple of clips posted on Twitter that I watched through, and the whole time, like he was talking about, he was just like jiggling, and it was so fucking distracting. I couldn't even focus on what he was talking about. It's so weird, man. He went from wearing t-shirts for little boys that didn't fit him to wearing weird like old guy clothing that it doesn't suit him in the least.
No. The jiggling's like that's got worse recently, hasn't it? Like he's always done it, but it usually like we only noticed it when it was like the chair stream, like the desk streams where he's like you can see the backrest, the headrest.
Yeah,
on his
that's one.
chair.
Yeah.
But now it seems like it's all the time, unless it's just something that like more people are pointing out. I don't know, but all the time he's like his right leg is going crazy.
Mm-hmm. And it's also getting up way more now, more getting up. It's amazing how much he gets up now. And like, get up. Hold on a second. Got to take a quick break. Oh, here I have received a tip. Lisa Lou, $50. Thanks so much, Lisa. Just right on time now.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one. Oh, I meant to clip it actually, but there was one the other day where he was like, "I need to get up and see if my window's open." As if like, what? Very strange. Anyway. Yeah, stalling basically, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very odd. But yeah, okay. Let's go to Felipe Benelio.
Oh.
No, Derek, I don't know who the dead being Saeed guys are. Basically, from what I've been told, okay, they're like those 4 idiots who they're obsessed with me, right? And first guy, his name is like Alt Insider or whatever, and like he keeps calling everyone legends, and I'm like, no, you're not legends, you're all fucking idiots, dude. Then the other guy's name is like fortuitous Mr. Sam, and I'm like, dude, that's fucking disgusting. You go down on your wife every day, dude. I'm Italian. We only go down on our wife for their birthday, dude. Then the first guy's name's like Steve of the Brain Dead or whatever, and like he's fucking obsessed with me, dude. He should get his head checked. He looks just like me, only he has glasses and long hair. I hear he even herniated his disc to look just like me, dude. And then last up, I don't know why, but they get their DoorDash driver on the show. It's like he has a fake accent, and he's like, "Oh, I bring food. Now I own your podcast, right?"
Classic. That was Kaiser, of course. Legendary caller.
Oh,
is that true? Italians only do it on the birthday? I've never heard of that trope. Can any Italians in chat confirm or deny that claim? I've never heard that.
He does it once every 4 birthdays because he's a quarter Italian.
Oh,
there you go, yeah.
Big ups. Let me know. Let me know any Italians in chat. Italian style humans. Big ups to Bad Read. Super Scuffer says teasing like one of Derek's cam girls. Very true. Golden Era Remixes says, so does Kat look like a giant puddle if she was face down, ass up? No comment. Trenton Brown says, if Street Fighter's DSP at his most salty, Sonic is him at his most cringe. I will never forget him making out with the Sonic Cat during his 2006 streams. I agree with that.
Wait, what?
2006?
His 06 streams. Yeah, when he first... Oh, no, 2006 is too old. What does he mean? 2016? I guess.
Presumably, yeah.
But yeah, Sonic is not even... Oh, Sonic 06. The game Sonic 06. We're all idiots.
Right. Yeah. There's been a lot of fucking Sonic games, and I've only ever played like the first 3, and that's it. Yeah.
Danny DK says, let's hit the tier 3 tip goal for the pictures. No. Orchestus, ALT, fake news. The only thing I can promise is it's not fake. That's all I can say. And trust me, guys, if you had it, what would you do? I was promised not to share. Should I say, no, I don't want to see it? I'm not that strong. I'm a weak person. I'm a flawed human being. I was gifted a body. And I couldn't deny it. So
you were definitely gifted something.
I was gifted something. And I'm not, I don't know. I'm not disappointed. I'm not upset with my choice. But it sucks. I know it sucks. That's all I can say.
Right. Anyway.
Wait, what sucks?
It sucks that I can't share it, but I really can't share it.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be a recurring thing this stream, it would seem. That
it's not. I understand it. I understand it. I know it fucking sucks, guys. I know it. I know it does.
Then
Oh, you go, Mika.
You had the whole press conference thing that really made it seem like an event. So now you got to deal with the questions from the reporters.
I'm
and the
allowed.
media.
I'm cool with that. I'm down with I'm ready to take the heat. All right, I'm ready to take the heat. I'm ready to take it. So
That's
bring it
fine.
on.
I'll just anyone that wants to come and try their luck. Hang on, I've got a notification on Discord now. Let's just see if it's someone asking about. Right, yeah, it is. I'm going to direct them to you. But is what I was going to say.
Consequences of actions, pimp. Yeah, Bob Starsky, you're right. It's not up to me. It's out of my hands. Right? My hands are clean. I've shared it. It's all I can do. Duty Stream says, does the pic confirm the healthy lifestyle? Can I confirm or deny? COVID 1984 says every day he just tells how healthy he is and how unhealthy everyone else is, and at the same time says he goes out once a week. Yeah. And he's so easy to talk about his DoorDash, every fucking day off. And what is he getting with his DoorDash? Where's the healthy eating then?
Yeah, exactly.
But whatever.
He thinks it's healthy because they are ordering from like elite restaurants and not from like McDonald's, so therefore it makes it healthy because it costs more.
Exactly. Yeah. But he made a point of saying he doesn't eat burgers the other day. It's been a while since he's had a burger. But I'm pretty sure he's had a burger on stream, like, I don't know, at least within the last year.
Oh God, pizza party.
Yeah. Maybe he's eating these though.
A salad or a veggie burger.
There you go.
Not bad. Salad or a veggie burger.
What I was going to ask though is like, what do you think? What do we think are his real feelings about Sonic? Because he seems particularly weird about this Sonic game. Like, I've seen a couple of people suggesting that like he's a really, really big Sonic fan, and this has actually really disappointed him. Like, what do we think?
I don't know. I don't think he cares that much about any game, to be honest. Except like Chrono Trigger. I don't think he gives a shit. I think he just thinks about what's the bottom line, right? He thought the hat is a big deal. And then when those kind of gimmicks don't work, he gets depressed for a little bit, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think, Meerkat?
I don't know. I think it was all based on the clips that Sam played. I'm thinking it was all based around the Sonic hat because it's a thing that he can get money for. So let's do that. I don't know if he's a fan. He's not really a fan of anything outside of like Ghostbusters and Street Fighter.
Ghostbusters, Street Fighter. What else?
He did keep bringing up the music, which was like oddly specific for him. Like, and like again, I've seen a couple of people saying that the music is not great, but it just seems like an odd complaint, like coming from him. Like, I'm sure if it's bad, then it's people have got legitimate reason to be annoyed. But I don't know, it just seemed like an odd one. Like, why pick on that? Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, also, I think because it was short, it was just a few hours.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah, it's like, I think on that, like, how long to complete it site, it's like 9 hours or something, and it only took him like, I don't know, what did he spend on it? 6, something like that. But that's the other thing. Did he rage quit as well? Is the other thing, the other question, because there is another
boss
thing,
style,
like you can go through the game like a new game plus kind of thing, where if you play it as a different character, you get a different ending and all that stuff. And people are saying, this character has a rage quit. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. I don't think he cares. No big deal. Move on.
Yeah.
The worst, like, I finished games quicker so we could get to this game, and now it's gonna be done for it. I don't know what to do. Like, it's such a big deal. Right.
Yeah, it's hard to say when there's such a big when the money's attached to it so much, and then there's this special hat thing on top of it. It's like, he probably in his mind he's like, oh, this is a big, this is a big deal, this. And then when it only lasts like 2 streams, it's like, oh, fucking hell. He feels like he's done something big, or he wants to make it last. Right. Okay. Here is Ira.
Hey guys. Before I get started, one, yes, ALT, you are saying my name correctly. So big ups to you on that. And 2, I didn't get the chance to really talk about this before, but big ups to Steve as well after getting the second surgery done for his back. He's actually the reason why I found the podcast to begin with, because I was watching his videos before I discovered he was a part of this. And so he's the reason I'm watching you guys at all. And I've been pretty much faithfully watching every episode you've done since I found you guys. So big ups to all you, and hoping Steve gets a quick recovery and gets home safely and is able to come back whenever he can. So my main thing that I want to talk about with today was I am a household operator, and I have helped my family with several different properties that they own. And every single time that we do something with those, squirrels are vermin. And Phil seems to think that keeping them around and actually feeding them is good for his yard or something, because he actually puts out food for them, which you shouldn't really do. Most times squirrels are basically a trap and release thing to deal with. And he thinks that it's fine to have these woodland critters running around his neighborhood when they could actually do some real damage to the rest of the properties there, at least on the outside, on the grounds. I have no idea how his HOA has not caught him on this. I just wanted your opinion on that. See you guys.
Interesting.
I've heard that squirrels are not like cool to have. Yeah, I know that's true. Like, definitely should not feed them. I definitely got that in my HOA thing. Said don't feed wildlife. Yeah, don't feed shit like that. So, like, I mean, they told me not to. I don't know if Phil's the same situation, but they definitely told me don't do that because we got around here. There's so many stupid like fake lakes around here. So there's so many geese around, and people feed the geese. Like, they go, oh, geese, yeah, cool. And then they'll keep coming. They're like, all right, They feed us here.
Yeah.
And they'll just keep coming back, and they shit everywhere, and they get all over your driveway. It's a nightmare. So it's not a good idea. But I don't know if that's the same thing. I don't know what squirrels do. I don't know what negative squirrels do, but definitely told us don't feed them. But
I grew up around like a lot of geese because I had quite like a couple of lakes near to where I grew up.
Yeah.
So I was like used to seeing them, but I wouldn't. Well, I guess a lot of people do go and take bread and feed them and stuff. Like squirrels, though, I don't think like they're the sort of thing you don't see unless you go like to the park or something, and they'll be about. You don't tend to get them in your back garden. I don't anyway. But anyway, probably wouldn't feed them though. I wouldn't want to encourage.
Let Kat have that, okay? Let her have something to do. That's what I say. She needs activities, Phil's not letting her use the internet, so she has to have some activities. That's what I say. Let her have something to do. Some kind of friends, please. That's the only thing. That's the only thing DSP lets her have is friends with those woodland fucking creators. So let her have it. Go ahead.
People are just like looking into what you're saying now.
I know. I can't say anything now.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a good question. Is Kat an Imperial or a Stormcloak? I think she's probably played through both timelines.
She's done it all, man.
She's played through both, so she's seen both sides. I imagine she's Imperial, though. That's my guess.
You know what? We should have a senile ALT plot line where you just pretend to avoid the backlash from this fake reveal / press conference. You pretend that you're losing your marbles and you're going crazy. So we got to retire you, or at least like have you pretend to not be able to be here so people can forget about this. And then you come back like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
The perfect redemption story.
Yeah.
And then we'll have Robo ALT.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That's a good idea, actually. I just had a really good idea for that. Yeah.
I could come back next week and do the complete opposite press conference. I can confirm without a shadow of a doubt she is not there anymore. And then people will know what's real. Hype. We're doing it. God. All right. Message, please. Move on positively.
Yes, let's. Here is Lord Fango.
Big ups, that being said, loving the podcast. I've really enjoyed Phil's content as of late. The lack of self-awareness is absolutely hilarious. To literally ranting about how he never engages with the trolls anymore and how there's no drama, to trying to justify his diet in front of his entire audience, which is what we need to talk about. So it was either last night or the night before when Phil decided for about 10 minutes to talk about how he's a healthier man nowadays. By doing this, he discussed how he never eats burgers anymore, how Kat cooks him really healthy meals, and how he rarely eats out with her anymore. Why mention this? Nobody cares, and we all know what your diet is actually like. We all know you still eat out with Cat, so stop lying. So my question this week is, why does he feel the need to justify all of this to his audience? Does he know that we're talking about how unhealthy he's been? Or is he just very insecure? Anyway, loving the podcast and get well soon, Steve.
Yeah. He knows we're talking about it. He's insecure, and also the old standby. He has fuck all else to talk about, is my opinion.
All
there
those
you go.
are yes.
Yep.
Phil has to justify everything. So he has to justify like going to the dermatologist of one of those streams. We were looking at the fucking talk about his medicines he took in his life. He had to like justify going to the dermatologist because his mom was going anyway. That's why he went there. He can't even go to the dermatologist without an excuse. He's like, I had to go to the dermatologist. Well, because my mom had to go, I was with her. Like, you have to go to the dermatologist sometimes. It's not a big deal, but he can't even let that go without having a reason, right? Because it's kind of like negative to go to the dermatologist, I guess. So like, but my mom had to go there anyway. That's why I was there. He can't do. He has to justify everything that could be seen as even a little bit negative, like masturbating. Same fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Jerking off? I was depression. Come on. She left me, guys.
Massively insecure.
Yeah,
definitely. Oh, that's a point. Actually, Richard Williams says, send the photo to Steve. He can release it and blame the painkillers.
No, that's not a loop. I'm not letting you get away with that loophole. No loopholes. Shout outs to loophole. But no loopholes. All right, move on positively. Tired of this. I'm done with it.
Is seeing a dermatologist a common thing for teens in the USA? Boat Night says, because I got to admit, I don't think it's as much of a thing over here if it is over there. I don't know.
No, if you got big acne problems, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. I never had acne that bad. I still had it like, you get them every once in a while and it's the end of the world in high school. You're like, oh my God, this is going to be the worst week of my fucking life. But it wasn't that bad. But you could definitely go if you have a big acne problem. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We're learning something today. Right. Sorry. Yeah, here is Mario Faker.
Hey guys, this is Mario Faker again. And Phil recently gave a rant about how 99% of parents don't know what they're thinking about before they conceive of a child. And I don't even want to go into that absurd statement. I just want to point out the fact that he was willing to have a child with Leanna at one point. But when it came to Kat, hell no. He gave all the excuses, but ultimately he said it was because of the trolls. Now, Phil can say all he wants about defeating the trolls with this curated audience of a couple hundred viewers and a handful of whales. But we stopped him from conceiving, guys. We won. One of the most monumental life choices of all, and we were able to alter it. I don't know about you, but I'm going to run a victory lap. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so Meerkat, you go ahead and handle this one first. You tweeted about that parents shit. So what's your take on that?
Well, if 99.9% of parents become parents because they didn't care or they were reckless, then naturally they managed to raise a bunch of children who are now members of the society that, DSP is a part of. So doesn't that make those parents more meaningful and more responsible and more productive than Mr. Burnell, the Gacha gamer? So even through his own logic, he kind of debunks himself, and he proves that even those fucking idiots that have babies because they wanted to have sex are more meaningful members of society than he is.
Yeah. I this is one where someone asked Steve if we need to hear your take on this. I forget who it was now, sorry, and he's outright refused, which I don't blame him, to be honest. But it would be cool to hear what he has to say about this. I don't know. He's just I'm just glad he isn't. That's all I think. I'm just glad he's by the sounds of it never going to have children. That's a blessing.
no worry of it either. No worry if you get my drift.
Oh well, yes, very much so. Yes.
I'd say, and also good point by Hate Army. This is definitely him talking to his own parents. Like he hates his parents. He hates his parents. I'm gonna say he hates his parents. He hates everything they did about him, and everything they did was the worst. Right? So many examples of him saying everything his parents did was the worst. He blames his parents for everything. He blames his family for everything. He blames his mom. He said like this. He said that his parents put him in the middle of it when they were getting they were having problems. He explained what putting them in the middle of it was explaining the rules of what Phil can and can't do. That was putting him in the middle of it by saying, hey, you can't stay out late, dude. That's putting me in the middle of it. No, that's just saying things you can't do when you're in high school or whatever. They took his foreskin. Yeah. That was assholes. Never get that back.
We got a comment about this. And you guys, breaking news, we were wrong about the foreskin. Because somebody was upset at this. They left us a comment to let us know that when you get your foreskin deforeskinned, what happens is you actually become more sensitive to sex, not less sensitive.
Ooh.
And that person was upset that we did not understand that. We thought it was the opposite way. So we were wrong about the foreskins. I apologize for the foreskin mishap to all of our foreskinless friends out there listening to this. Shout outs to you. Keep up the good work. Keep fighting the good fight.
So in as a penance, I will reforeskin myself. I do not have foreskin, but I will get myself reforeskin and will report back. Thank you.
There's like mixed messages in chat. Yeah, more people now saying it's incorrect, and I assumed that you just got used to it. I'm going to assume it doesn't matter either way, but I don't know.
Yeah, imagine someone coming into the episode right now. Yeah. So here's my thing. How do you guys know what's sensitive or not is sensitive, guys? Don't you live with the same thing your whole fucking life? So how can you say that comment? It's less sensitive. How do you know? You never had the other side.
Yeah.
I do not have my foreskin. It was taken from me, from my parents long ago, 20 years ago, and it was taken away from me. But I've lived my whole life that way. So I don't know. And I go fast enough. I hope it's not more sensitive if I still had it. Now we're talking not even touching required. I just need a look and I'm out. So
do we think possibly this conversation is an indication of how dull DSP has become?
Yes.
Times?
Thank you for saying that. It's boring these days, to be real. It's the same fucking story. We're on repeats now. It's just Street Fighter sucks. Cannon Brothers suck. Oh, here's a game that sucks. It's kind of boring, yeah. Writers are on strike. I feel that. Dark City Flow, who just put out a great fucking song if you haven't heard it. Dark City Flow, new song, an album coming out later this year, I heard. So awesome.
Yeah.
Hype.
That was a funny thing I noticed from a couple of days ago. And maybe we'll watch the clip of it actually, because
come on.
I feel like it's one of those where you need to see it. It's one of them where it just goes from 0 to 100 in like a sentence. Did you catch the save scumming thing?
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to play though if you got it.
Yeah, hopefully, because I've just tried to find it like the right place in this Snort Hogan clip. So hopefully I've got it right because it's about halfway through. So. Give me a sec.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. If you skip it, I'll do it anyway.
I did, yeah. Sorry, we're not going to hear that. Right. Hopefully, this is it. Here we go.
For me, I'm going to tell you a pet peeve of mine. All right? As you guys know, when I play these kind of RPGs, I make important decisions, right? Sometimes you have morality decisions to make, gameplay decisions to make on your build or your leveling or whatever you're going to do. And 99% of the time, unless there's a very strong reason to not do this, I would always stick with what happens.
Sorry about the delay, by the way, everyone. I know it's there.
These kind of games. I want it to feel like an honest first-time playthrough is an honest first-time playthrough where my decisions stick and there's direct consequences and repercussions for my choices and actions during my honest first playthrough, right? Did you know there are plenty of people going out there doing playthroughs of these kind of games? They don't do that. They literally, before every single major decision, they do a hard save. And then they'll actually do every option to see the different ones. And then they'll pick the best one and stay with that one.
He did that
Talk
so
about,
many times.
You know, going through life being a pussy.
Oh,
sorry, but
God!
that's a pet peeve of mine.
What? I don't remember saying that word. Damn.
That's
Take your
basically-
manhood. That's
all-
mine now.
Yeah. That's really all you need to hear. It's just like the little thing about saves coming and then talking about people being a pussy through life. It's like,
God, I didn't hear that. But I didn't hear that exact ending. But guys, let's talk. He is the biggest save scrubber in the world. He'll just before a decision say, "Chat, what do you think?"
yeah.
Tell me what to do.
Even if it's true that he goes through games like this, sticking to his decisions, which I don't know. That might not be true. I don't know. But we know about him and save scumming, you know, in other games, particularly Nintendo Entertainment System style games and games of that like. Yeah, it's not something you want to be ranting about, Phil. But yeah,
He save scumming like crazy in Bethesda games as well. All of them, especially in Oblivion. And I think he was even some save scumming in between the lockpicking mini games. I think so. So he wouldn't lose his lockpicks or something.
He did caveat this, like, or he does go on to say, he might have already said it in this because I'm not sure, but something about like, okay, sometimes I'll do it if I run out of lockpicks and if I need to go through a door, you know. But like, okay, so where do you draw the line then? You know, like what counts as sticking to your decisions and stuff like that? Because the thing that he's got onto this about, arguably he should be sticking to. Because it's about him, like, there was like a scripted encounter with a huge boss or something, and because it happened within a city, they all started turning on him, like the law enforcement or something, like they do in Bethesda games. But I'm like, well, but that's something that's happened that's kind of a cool little story moment that's happened within your story. Like, you should just, if this is what you're saying, then you should stick to that and get yourself out of that situation. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's whatever. It's just cope. Done with it. Cope. I know he to defend this by saying, I don't make it for big decisions, dumb fucks, mouth droolers. I'm talking about big things, not blackjack or lock picking. Dumb fucks. That's what he'd say. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah.
It's not save scumming, but waiting for your chat to tell you what to do is save scumming, but you know, just under a different name. So let's get real.
Yeah, but yeah, I just loved how like just 0 to 100 that went. It was great. Anyway,
chat scumming. Yeah, that's a new name for it. Chat scumming. God, all right. Golden Air remixes real quick says, how fat? If Cat was on top of Phil, would it be a pig in a blanket? Not answering. General GK says ALT's just salty. He can't feed the dinosaurs anymore. 4 out of 10. Maximus 2400 says ALT, the KGB would like to have a few words. I'm sure they would. I'm worried. I need personal protection.
I'm getting atted a lot in our Discord server at the moment.
Yeah. Discord's a mess. People threatening. It's very hostile.
Right.
God.
Okay.
And Logan K, good point. Running out of lockpicks is a compelling gameplay consequence that he scums past. Inconsistent as usual. Yeah. Just because it's something inconsequential to if you have like, you know, your mind, I have so many of them, it doesn't matter. It still is a part of the game that's put in there to be a meaningful thing. Not meaningful, not in as DSP says meaningful as if you run out, you're fucked, you know?
Yeah, also, like, surely there's nothing you need to lockpick, right, in a Bethesda game. I don't know.
No, you could always find a different way in. Usually, there's sometimes but you can always find more somewhere else. You just come back.
Yeah, I'm basing this pretty much just off like Skyrim, I guess. But like lockpicking is for like chests and
doors,
or like prison doors that it'll just have like a little bit of looting or something. I don't know. Maybe in this it's different. Maybe there's like story lockpicking sections. I don't know. But whatever, man. Either way, doesn't matter. Okay. Who have we got next? There was a Detractor Heaven. Here we go. This should be good.
That being said, podcast. First off, Steve, hopefully you're doing some wonderful relaxation, recovery style activities right now. We miss you a lot. This is a comment in regards to the old the team wars currently going on. So team divorce, team cut up in the fucking freezer drawer, team I don't give a fuck about my wife, roommate style people. I think logically, taking a step back style, if we wonder why Kat's never fucking seen or heard from him anymore ever without being dead, I think she just finally got bullied and just her brain got eaten away at being anxious enough to be caught outside. Clearly, we remember OLD Insider doing a wonderful stream covering the notorious Bigfoot sighting picture of when they first were holding hands walking in the mall when Leanna escaped Alcatraz. And of course, the follow-up, the gas station style saga of her looking like a fucking 10-year-old Dutch boy next to Phil in the microbus car they were driving together. I think at this point, like, you know, he's mentioned that she's done pickup orders at like Ulta Beauty, like for makeup and stuff, and does the shopping by himself when she clearly works at a retail space, at a grocery store style place, clearly. Yeah, she's afraid. She just doesn't want to ever take the fucking risk of being seen or captured in her current state or habitat. She is the way she is. And unfortunately, because she's fucking chosen to cohabitate with that stupid fuck, this is her life now. And she is riding it out, playing Skyrim, Starfield, and just fucking eating food. So God bless, God save the king. And I love you, Alt. Oh, God.
God, that OLD Insider came out so smooth. You didn't even catch it. That was a well-paced call, though. Damn, he said covered a lot of ground there.
With a
very
great,
much so.
Great voice for like radio as well.
Yeah, call in again, please. But I think you're right. In the end, I think the problem with the team divorce that I'm a part of is that no matter what, Kat has to have a place to go. You know, and that's not easy for someone that has no family. Her family abused her. She has not to get too serious, but it's true. Her family abused her. She has autism. Where's she go? Her family is many states away. She works 3 days a week. Where's she going? She can't go to the streets like Jenna. Why would you do that? You have a nice house up there, and you can get divorced while still living together, you know? So, I don't know. It's tough. How's she getting out, right? If she wants to get out, where's she going, right? So... her adoptive family she hasn't talked to them in so many years that I mean, would they even take her back now? She's over 18. Where are you going to go? And how are you getting there?
Yeah, the only way really is if someone from her work, you know, gets involved with her or something like that and kind of drags her out of the situation. But because presumably that's the only place she ever goes that's not home. You know, that's the only place she ever goes is there. So, yeah.
So just that's the one thing people say, like, why didn't she just get out? It's not that simple, right? It's just she has what she needs. Where else can she go, right? Answer those two questions. Answer that one question, where can she go? And then maybe it'll be more possible. Right now, where is she going?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was a timely message, wasn't it, that one?
Oh, yeah, God, yeah. That was sent an hour ago. So before I said the announcement, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Okay, one more, and then we start to delve back into older ones. Here is Wesker.
Oh man, big ups ALT.
This is probably
saw the WPIG earlier today. Had no idea this guy Phil used to make sticks. Man, I know a lot about Phil, but I didn't know that. So you got to think it's staring him right there in the face. There's plenty of stuff you can do. Like he is his own brand, for better or for worse. Actually, no, for worse. Oh, Jesus. He'll never learn, will he? Am I going to be sitting here watching DSP 10 years from now, pointing and laughing, and also just doubling over in pain because this guy fails to learn even like the simplest thing, dude? Oh, my God. We're going to be smoking that Phil pack for a while. But, yeah, big ups, guys. And I got to leave you with one. You already know what's coming.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Wow.
Leg. Pretty good. Big ups, dude. Yeah, so today we covered on WPIG when Phil sold custom-style fighting sticks, if you saw that.
I caught a bit of it, and I mean, it's obvious to say, but, and I'm sure you went into much detail about this, but what did he have to do with that business venture? Like, what was his input into it? Because I literally caught like 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there, sort of thing. Like, it was him, Howard, and Rambo, right?
Yes.
What was his contribution to that
Just
it the
like in
same
Project
as-
7. Yeah,
Right.
Project 7. It's my
Okay.
it's my name. Yeah. He's literally sitting there while they're doing the work. And then later, 10 years later, when he talks to me, he's like, yeah, I built some sticks.
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
standing
Oh,
there
man.
filming.
I caught that as well. That part where he was like, "I used to make joysticks, or I used to whatever it was," and it's like, "Why don't you do it now then?" Oh yeah, well, it's a bit of risk. No one's into joysticks anymore. Blah blah blah. It's like, okay, yeah. Or you just don't know how, do you?
No.
Is it possible that they did all the work and you didn't do anything? Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there was some next level racism that is kind of forgotten about, but like, oh man. Because I don't know if you guys know, but the King of Hate HD, that channel, you can't watch any videos on there, but if you have the link, you could download them. And Phil, I don't know if Phil set it up like that intentionally, but like if you have to be in like Kosovo, or I think they're worldwide blocked, but like in Kosovo, you could view them or something because they're not gone. They're just, you're region locked. But if you have the link, you can download them still. So I downloaded them and played them. And some of that stuff, I know why they're gone now. Because he hits everybody. He talks about, it's watched the stream earlier. There's too much. It's like too much. And Rambo's in on it. And Howard's in on it. We got turbines full of bombs. Oh, man. It is.
wow.
Oh, God. It's next level.
Did you
You're going a little bit too deep now. You might get the Pentagon on your ass soon.
I'm
just
getting
watch out
attacked,
the window.
dude. If I don't come one week, you know what happened. It's either cat people looking for the cat picture, or it's people showing too much of DSP's history. I got everyone chasing me right now. I'm gonna come up in a costume next week.
What's the bounty on the cat picture right now? How much money are we putting up? Excuse me, the challenge. We don't do bounties.
Challenge, please, challenge. 1 million subscribers. That's my bottom line. You heard
that when we
first.
have Kevin on 1 million? Was that what we discussed?
The 1 million subscribers is going to change the world. We have our Detractor Con. Tevin has a panel. We're getting all together. It's going to be in Europe because you guys are over there. So, somewhere in that area is easier for everybody. Oh, it's going to be epic. We got panels with Dave, with Linda, Jenna. Jenna gives you the pat down. Jenna's the security, giving you the pat down before you walk in. It's got to be intense, dude. I cannot wait for that. You know the number. I've said the number. 1 million subscribers. Good luck.
You know what you got to do. Get those.
I'll show the picture on a big projector. I'll show the picture.
Yeah. Get your
Picture
sucker
reveal.
counts out, everyone.
Don't get us banned, Sam. All right. Anyways, we're done.
Okay. Right. Going back in time. Ooh, 4 weeks ago, really.
Oh, could
Dare
you
we do that?
Could you, Sam? We do have someone. Remember our challenge of most epic excuses? Do we want to play that now, or we'll save for Sunday? We do have one of those. Someone found a great excuse. I sent it to I sent it on Discord. Just the audio.
Okay. Right. Give me a sec then.
Just audio. Just audio.
Just talk amongst yourselves, and I'll sort this out. I don't have my dead air today. So,
I was waiting for it.
I can find it if you want. Just,
no, it's okay. It's okay.
Right. Epic excuse.
God. ALT will wake up with Horsehead next to him.
Is this a small amount of dementia going on here? Because we did play the dancing one, didn't we?
No. I think it's dementia from you.
Okay. Well, where is it then? I don't know. Or did you send it?
I sent it. Okay, I'll find it. Play another message and we'll send. I'll find it. I did send it to you. Though, I promise that.
Okay. Right. Okay. This is from 4 weeks ago, so we'll see what was going on 4 weeks ago.
Good morning. This here is Pastor Billy Ray Burnell, pastor of the First Baptist Shinto, Rastafarian, Chinese religion, Islam, Judaism, Taoism, paganism, and Celtic religion church. Here, right between the beautiful Total Wine and GameStop on the frontage road. Yes, sir, we like to hit all those religions for those meaningful contributions, like old Phil, my brother, says. I hope you boys are doing well today, doing the Lord's work, as we usually say. Yes, it's been an eventful week. Phil begging for streams, money, and support. Yes, and screaming at the games as usual. Yes, I've never seen somebody in so much denial and begging for tips like a hooker in church. Brother Zachariah just reach into their purses. They're idiots. I mean, devout followers. Anywho, I have a question for you boys. Do these Larpers that are in the community, that are in Phil's chat, do they actually help the cause to try to detract Phil, or do they hurt it? Thank you. You boys take care. Goodbye.
Okay. So,
Wow.
do detractors help or hurt the cause? Is that what the final question was?
Well, Larpers, not detractors.
Larpers.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be funnier if there was no Larpers, I think. Like, 1 week, all Larpers should take off and then watch the chat, because that'd be funny. At least one stream. Like, if they could coordinate that, it'd be very funny.
Yeah, definitely.
The chat,
I've always said
the chat just sitting there. The chat would just be Nightbot, Nightbot, Nightbot. Frozen was released in 2017. Frozen was he got his talking to, by the way. Did you hear that? Derek got his talking to this week.
I was going to bring that up.
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. That's great.
Derek got his spanking. Maybe he was waiting for that.
Yeah,
he was kind of into it.
Well, I didn't see what he actually did. He like because what I watched, Derek didn't reply, so I never saw what he actually said. If he actually said anything, I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, what were you saying?
I think he used the whole Derek thing to just scold his chat on how they should behave, and it was pretty much what you would expect. You know, he's just trying to tell them what to do, what to say. You know, that there's trolling, that new members ask why the slow mode is on, and he had to tell them, you guys, if you don't know why, you should go back to 2020 and watch my streams then, because they didn't have slow mode. And yeah, it's a complete waste of time. But it's kind of funny when you see him shitting on his own chat and trying to backpedal simultaneously, because he tries to do that when he's an asshole, and then he tries to pull it back. But yeah.
He tries to say, don't do what Derek does, but he can't say Derek directly. So he's like, all right, guys, what you want to be careful of, just spam the same thing. If I can't see it, you don't have to keep saying it over and over again. I'm not saying this in anyone in particular, but like only Derek is doing it. So it's kind of like awkward.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, and he was salty at people who tell him that they're leaving the stream and they say bye for like 10 minutes straight until he acknowledges them. Yeah, he went off on that. That was pretty funny.
Very cool. Very cool.
I've always said the same thing though. Like, it'd be great if there was like a big like event stream where he knows he's going to get a lot of attention, and then for no one to restream him and no Larpers or anything like that, just to see what would happen, like for it to be like a massive flop. I think I was saying that about the first time he did like a big react, like the Wings documentary one. I was like, oh, wouldn't it be great if no one restreamed it? Of course there was like fucking 10 people restreaming it and whatever, but just that, that idea would be fucking great.
Amazing. Real quick, before you play that excuse, let me say a few contributions here. Meth Bear says Phil lives a charmed life, woodland creatures gather to revere him. He was awed when wife Cat created a festive winter wonderland in his living room. We played that last week, right? Wow, it was like a winter wonderland. Movies and TV, pure delusion. Yeah, he's living like he thinks you should live. Wow, whoa. Boat Knight says Hori, DSP Gaming, and Quamba, business rivals. Yeah, DSP Gaming. No, East Coast Customs was the name of the company, and he was definitely in. And SRK, by the way, hated his fucking guts. 2010. SRK had turned, and it's not because he was famous on YouTube. It's because I don't know. That's too big of a topic, but everyone hates him then. D-Dog 1968, big ups dude, says DSP wanting mods on the late stream, but now Dent showing up in detractor streams, Gothi Senpai in Iviga's stream, and so-called IOC or Tyler in a Discord chat with Wings 007. Do you think DSP sending his new mods loose? I have seen that. I didn't know the whole story about the Gothic style person that was in Twitter a lot. You guys know anything about that story?
Nope.
The kind of random.
No.
Okay. Well, there's someone like
I know
Gothic
who
style.
he is. He's pretty cringe, but I don't know what he's done.
Yeah. So he donated to Phil, but then was talking to detractors or something. It's whatever. No attention needed there. Just move on. But yeah. You got that excuse now, Sam, loaded up?
Yep. Here it is. Hopefully.
Here we go. One of the most obscure excuses ever.
All right.
Here we go.
Are you kidding me? Take a look at the bottle. The bottle has a fucking fish in it. They put fish in the fish tank to troll you so you would accidentally grab the wrong thing and not the fucking egg? Are you fucking kidding me? That is not the fucking egg I need. I gotta go back.
So that's a pretty obscure excuse there. They put fish in the fish tank so you would gather the wrong thing. I mean, that's pretty obscure. Got to give him props for that. Sam doesn't seem convinced, but I'm convinced.
That's super specific. Yeah, I don't know if it helps to see what's going on. I can show it if you want.
Yeah, I mean, go. It's not that worth it, but might as well be worth it. But yeah, so we're looking for obscure excuses. I think this is a new front runner. Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah. Also, like, I know how quiet that was, so here it is again, and hopefully you'll be able to see it this time. There we go.
Are you kidding me? Take a look at the bottle. The bottle has a fucking fish in it. They put fish in the fish tank to troll you so you would accidentally grab the wrong thing and not the fucking egg? Are you fucking kidding me? That is not the fucking egg I need. I gotta go back.
There we go.
That's what I mean when he's like, when I say about his fucking voice changing, man. Like, he used to sound so different. Like, he used to have a really like hoarse voice. Like, it's definitely changed. I don't know when that's from, but Jesus, man.
He's got a really weird, unhealthy old man's voice nowadays. And if you watch some of the Hate Army clips when his face is zoom in and his background is removed, he looks so droopy and just swollen. And it's really obvious. It's really easy to tell too. If you compare him from like 2018, 19, god damn it, he looks melted.
Yeah, it's even more like obvious and like it never stops being weird when you see the Doody clips where it's flipped and it's like, whoa, like,
It's odd, yeah. It comes out just straight up odd, yeah.
Droop is, it's completely, it's like really obvious.
He's healthy though, guys. Healthy eating, healthy lifestyle. Never forget.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Right. What should we do now? Here is another one from 4 weeks ago. This is Han Servo.
Hey, that being said, Han Servo here, transmitting from the human moon. I just wanted to get your thoughts on regarding team health and team divorce. Did you guys ever wonder or think if maybe it didn't really revolve around Phil? Like maybe it is team health, but it revolves around Kat. Like let's say Kat got an illness or something. Like let's say she got diabetes. And the only reason why Phil is not saying anything is because it would prove the detractors right of her gaining a lot of weight or something along those lines. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really heard anybody else talk about it. It's only been about Phil's health or them getting divorced. I don't know. What do you guys think? And also this message for Steve. Hope everything goes good on your back surgery, man. We'll be here for you.
People, Paul Prim, ALT smile. That means something. Here's what I'm gonna say. If it was Kat, God, I'm not saying anything. I'm not looking at chat anymore. Chat's done to me. If it was Kat, Phil would use it for pity more than he is now. Because remember, he doesn't like to have any negative about him. So if it's about Kat, he could use that for pity, right? But if it's about him, we could make fun of that, right? Because let's say it was diabetes or something, people could make fun of that. So we can't say that. But if it's Kat, he would happily say whatever the fuck it is, unless it's something kind of embarrassing. I guess he might not say that if she had some illness that was kind of embarrassing. But anything else, I think I'd be happy to share it because we know he's not afraid to share whatever the fuck it is, even restraining orders against hit because he was hitting her, you know.
Yeah, interesting. It's good that we keep getting these ones, isn't it? About the team health, team divorce thing.
I'm happy to talk about it.
Good. Go on then.
But anyway, I think that's my take, and I'm sticking to it. Fuck everyone.
Excellent.
Get fucked.
Fuck everyone. Brilliant. That's
my motto.
Did we miss a super chat?
I don't think we did. I'll check again. Big up, Cyclops 86 though. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. So here is Fiscus from 3 weeks ago.
Big ups.
Hi everyone, Fisgus here, or like Meerkat baptized me the other day, fist ass, tongue all freshly bandaged up. I would like to ask something that might have been discussed before in the Vortex and I just missed it. If it has been, I apologize. But I was coming back to the bankruptcy. So Phil allegedly, not really, misrepresented his financial situation on the bankruptcy filing and then on the hearing. But he had a bankruptcy attorney. So I don't know much at all about this, but wouldn't the bankruptcy lawyer be required to make sure that what was on there was, true, not misrepresented, not erroneous? Maybe at the risk of, perjury. I hope my question is clear enough with what I'm trying to understand, but I just feel like it's weird that a bankruptcy lawyer would allow would risk serious penalty allowing DSP to go through it like he did. Anyways, I hope everyone is doing well and keep up the good work.
Okay, so what Francisco says on this point, bankruptcy lawyer was real friendly to the judge, first name basis, really sus. Well, here's what I think. Phil uses those big words like attorney, tax guy, lawyer. I don't think he knows what he's really talking about. So he's not a really reliable narrator when it comes to that story about what he's using, right? He always says like there are all these different jobs, right? And like, who knows what the fuck they were doing. Could it be he just hands it? I know what you're talking about, Francisco. That's definitely true. But I think that's because they do like 10 of those a day. Like they probably do 10 bankruptcies a day, literally. And it's always the same judge. So it's like, who cares? But I think
it was remotely doing COVID. So they probably did even more than 10. They were just like, they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It was like the easiest way to do business and do your job in the world at that time. All you got to do is just have a laptop. You can do anything.
Yeah.
So they could just do a bunch of them.
Yeah. So, I mean, who knows what that guy's job actually is? I don't know. Who knows what the job is? But, like, is their job to check the shit or to just get it ready with the information that Phil shares? That could be, too. Who the fuck knows? It's one of the things I don't think we'll ever know, but,
No. Yeah, exactly.
But it's a fair question, but I don't know.
I think a really good way in which he saved himself is bundling the business expenses with the microtransactions and stuff. So he kind of made a safety net for himself so they wouldn't ask him about any kinds of microtransactions whatsoever. Because, sometimes he buys like the battle pass in Street Fighter 6, which is for his channel, and sometimes he buys like $10,000 worth of champions coins just to break some more gems, which is a different thing. But yeah, those boomers, they couldn't figure it out. They're a bunch of like 6-year-olds. They don't give a fuck. They were probably too scared of using their laptops back then because it was pandemic. They don't know how the Zoom things work and how all those meetings work. So yeah, they just wanted to get rid of him, and he looked like a pathetic and worthless guy who hasn't really done much for the system of justice to come upon him. So they just let him go.
Have you seen a tweet? I don't think it was TJ Gamebox. Was it Akadolf? I can't remember. But someone posted that tweet of Phil's tips in combination with what he spent on champions that week. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
there's been a couple of them. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, it's so great. It's like there's like $50 difference on each one. Like, and he'll be like, all right, $800 that week. The spending was $820 or $780. Like that close. That really is crazy. If anyone knows who posted, let me know. I don't think it was TJ Gamebox. I just checked his Twitter.
I don't think it is. No, it's
someone else. Let us know who it is, and I'll share it. Oh, Oddly Insane, legend. All right, let me get your Twitter up here.
Cool.
You are oddly insane. Oh God, it's 18,000 oddly insanes.
Of course. And they're probably not called that on Twitter as well.
Someone at me at a Twitter Discord, please.
Yeah, well,
sorry, I know I'm a douchebag. I know it's a douchebag thing, but it would help if I had it.
Right. Let me just. Shall I play something while we're finding out?
Yes, play something, please. Please play something.
I need to send some beg tweets as well, so I want to play.
Okay,
this.
go ahead. Yep.
What up? It's me. It's your boy, the H-Town Hitler, a.k.a. the Chinatown Coon, a.k.a. the Frampton Faggot. Now, I got an interesting one for you guys. They want to hear the most
We can't pause
unpopular
it.
opinions
We're
in the
fucked.
Detractorverse. I'm talking about that shit that'll get you with that manual lean-in band. So let's get into it. Of mine, I want to talk about the Project 7. I got a couple of unpopular thoughts. Or at least I would think they're unpopular amongst a certain percentile of detractors out there. The first being that Philly, our boy Dave, is somehow in the wrong for giving Rambo exactly what he asked for. Yeah, I know the whole thing goes, look, Rambo said, I'll do it for 10. And Philly said, oh, I would have given him 20, but he asked for 10. I gave him 10. Look, I don't think that makes him bad. I think you only get what you asked for. If I were Phil, I would have said, yeah, here's your $10. Don't spend it all in one place, you fucking dummy. Go fuck yourself. The second thing I want to talk about is that there's like this notion that gets put out there that, yeah, Project 7 wasn't that great, but there was one shining spot, and that was Rambo. No, the whole fucking thing sucked. There's not a funny frame in that show. There's not a funny second in that show. They were all garbage. All three of them motherfuckers sucked. The whole thing was ass. And I think it's so funny that one bozo said, I went to Philly's house and I see a BMW in the driveway, and I'm thinking, hey, where's our money? What the fuck did you think you're going to get a BMW over that sorry shit? That's my opinion. Big ups to all my boyfriends.
All right. First of all, I'm not sure about your title, sir, but you had a good call after that. But here's the thing. Back then, okay, it was a different time. All right, children, it was a different time. And you ever see AVGN back then? I mean, it's better, but it's still, there's some cringe in there. So it was a less good AVGN, which makes it very bad, right? So it's not very funny, but I'm saying Project 7 fucking sucks. I admit it. But back then it was different. I still think it sucks, and I didn't enjoy it then whenever it came out. I didn't know it happened. But it sucked. But it was a different time then, and there was different stuff that was funny, right? Watch old AVGN. Sam, you could chime in on that. Old AVGN, that was the top level, and there's still some cringe shit in that. There's some good parts, but there's some cringe shit in that. So Project 7 was not good. I'm saying that.
No.
So
Project 7,
yeah,
I don't know what the call was about. I missed it, but
you got to play that again. Skip the beginning.
Well, I heard you guys laughing as I was walking out, but Project 7, like if the script if they had something to say and it was actually going somewhere, like, and maybe the acting was better or something, like, what I'm trying to say is production wise, it looks decent, except, obviously Phil's in it, but
yeah, it looks for that time, that looks amazing, by the way. That is legit amazing effects back then. Yeah, but it still sucks. I'm saying it sucks. But he says that Howard was hoping to get paid by Project 7. No, Howard just wanted anything. So I disagree on that. You want something, right? Phil's getting all this, and you're getting nothing? That's kind of a lot, right? I expect to get something. Meerkat, what's your take on the payment side of that, though? He says that what DSP did was fine on that. When he says, I was thinking 300, Rambo said 100, and that's cool. I think that's fucked. To a friend, to a worker. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because DSP is the guy who should know what kind of money comes out of this thing. And he should be the guy to make the accounting and know what is fair to give to your friend. And not lowball him like this and accept a lower offer. Come on, it's fucked up. Because Rambo wasn't in that many of his videos. It's not like they shared the channel. It was just a cut of that revenue. Come on, it's not that hard to make.
Yeah. I think what I'm trying to say, like, basically, is that Project 7 could have been decent and maybe even like a long running thing. I don't know if it was like a framework to talk about something else and not just trying to be a show in its own right. Like AVGN, the skits surrounding like a game per episode. If it was something like that, then it would be at least somewhat valuable. I guess it would be good if it was good, as someone pointed out. Yes.
But
I guess.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if it's not a friend, if it's a dude that's doing like mowing your lawn, and you're saying, okay, I'm thinking I might pay this guy $20, and then he says, hey, could I get $10 for mowing your lawn? Yeah, okay, 10, cool. I don't know who the fuck you are. That's not that situation. This is your friend that you've made money with. He's helped your career in a lot of ways. That's what's fucked up about it. If it's a normal dude, who gives a fuck? Friend, fucked. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And as far as the question was concerned, when it comes to a hot take about DSP that is not very uncommon, I think we mentioned this on one of these streams before, but his gameplay level when he's playing like just, you know, your regular run of the mill games, he's about as good as I am. You know, when I get fucking stoned and I just want to relax after work, he puts out the kind of the same level of gameplay quality as I do, except he gets people to harass him constantly and make him rage at stuff. But when it comes to like the just generic level of gameplay, he's like pretty average. He's not like the worst gamer ever or anything like that.
Yeah, we said that before. What's yours,
And
Sam?
we've had many people confirm this, including Gacha, including many people in the FGC. He was decent at Street Fighter. He's not like terrible at Street Fighter.
Yep. So
But,
what's your
I agree with Francisco in chat. When you add the context that this is actually his job, it's actually his job. He is pretty terrible at it. But when it's in a vacuum, I would say I'm about the same level as gamer as he is. So kind of like the average guy.
Yeah. Agreement there. Most people play games like DSP. Like they don't care about playing the game without save states. They'll take save states if they can. Most people got work to do. They get home and just want to play a fucking game. Don't get too deep.
Yeah, the difference isn't I guess the difference really isn't the quality of the gameplay. It is realizing that you're not cut out to unleash it upon the world and say, "Hey, look at me! You know, I am this is entertainment." You know, like it's that self. What's the word? Sorry, self-reflection. I don't know. Yeah, like that he doesn't have basically.
Now he is the worst streamer of all time, though. Like, don't take the gameplay is only one aspect. He's the worst at everything outside of that, and all the outside of that stuff is taking more time than gaming now. So it's getting more and more shit the less he does gaming, right? Because when he is just gaming, there was a time when it's like, okay, you can watch the game and that's fine. It's always horrible, but you can just watch the game. Now it's like so much extra shit that, you know, someone sent me a tweet this week about what the time of the podcast timings and what he does in that podcast. Oh, man. Let me read it right now. It is, so podcast audit for the week,
looked
right?
insane.
So the setup of the podcast is average 27 minutes per day before it starts. Start the stream, 27 minutes of setup. Next, schedule talk. 20% of every podcast is taken up by schedule. 20%. All right? 20%. Begging takes up 7%. Shoutouts take up 5%. So you pretty much could lock them together. 13% of a show is begging and shoutouts. Q&A for the whole week. You put all the week together. 38% of his podcast is Q&A. 38% is Q&A. That's not meaningful. That's not curated. Daily rap recap. So recapping a recap. Double recap. 14%. 14%. So if you combine if you combine these things, schedule, begging, shout outs, Q&A, daily rap recap, that is 84% of the podcast. 84%. That leaves 16% for content in a podcast. 16%.
Unbelievable.
So 16% for the takes.
This is absolutely perfect. Sorry, who was this again?
This is from DSP Gout.
Oh, brill. Okay, excellent.
Yeah,
okay.
It's on Twitter. Here's the tweet. I'll put it in chat. Give this guy a follow because that's awesome. He keeps doing this.
This is. I want this to continue. I want this to be an ongoing thing that we can look back on, and you know, if this person wants to keep doing it, please do, because
follow.
This is the information that I was going to get myself. I was going to do this myself for an upcoming project that I won't do for another 2 fucking years or something. But yeah, this is exactly what I need, because it is what you just said. Recaps of recaps and talking about what you're going to be doing and all that stuff. So yeah. So this is, thank you, because I didn't want to have to do this myself.
It's amazing. What we did yesterday has to be the most meaningless, not meaningful, the complete opposite of meaningful and curated on earth. Recapping what I talked about on the daily wrap. Think about that for a second.
Talking about how good you were in a game or, you know, stuff like that.
So, guys, yesterday on the Daily Wrap, I talked about yesterday, and I talked about how good I did in that game. If you want to check that out, it's on, you know, imagine that.
and also, like, if not only that, but then also talking about how good or bad the support was as well. You know,
well, that's the investor meeting. Yeah, I got to get the investors on board. God, please keep doing that. I know it's a lot of work probably for you, gout, but DSP gout. But all right, another message, Samuel. Let's go.
That is essentially like the kind of vibe of what I have in mind for my next video is all
Awesome.
that shit. Right.
Hopefully I'm still alive for that one.
Oh, you won't.
Whatever that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. This is Deaf Zombie.
Hey guys, first time calling in. I have a creative style question for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Being that Phil spent $300+ on Mortal Kombat and also spending $100+ on early access as well, it seems like he's been having a lot of bad luck with Mortal Kombat here recently. So my question is, here in honor of Mortal Kombat almost being on the chopping block, if you guys could do your own special fatality on Phil, what would it be? And if you guys can't do a graphic detailed thing on fatalities here, Mortal Kombat also has these finishers called friendships. So if you guys could do a friendship on Phil, what would it be as well? Love the show. Keep up the good shit. Love you guys. Peace.
Can I please go first? Mine is all the friends lost together, just arms around each other.
Oh, yes.
That's it. And then that's it. So Phil even wins. I don't care if Phil wins. All the friends, we got, Justin Wong, we got Jaha, we got Howard, Leanna, Kat, all his former friends together. Friendship. That's it. What's your take though, guys? Fatality or friendship? Those are your choices.
I'm thinking utility. So pretty much any single fatality is gonna do the job. I don't mind, and I don't have any specific preference. But I like Scorpion, so I would like to see Scorpion's fatality, whatever it is in Mortal Kombat 1, performed on Dave.
Oh yeah, there wasn't. Babality, wasn't that a thing as well? Couldn't there be like?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he turned into a baby. Yeah.
There's something in that with Jenna, I feel.
Oh, deep cut. Diaper Girl's back. Also, Diaper Girl is sober for like 30 days or something now. So big ups, Jenna, if that's true. Big ups to you. On her Instagram, she announced that. But who knows?
Big ups, Jenna. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Just whatever it is. Hopefully, it's violent. Right, here is Samurius.
Hey, that being said, podcast. I just finished watching the Jaha Didn't See Scrolls video and had to listen to Phil once again say that he used to be an alcoholic. And as somebody with 3 brothers who had struggled with drug and alcohol addictions for many years, they would be the first ones to tell you that there is no such thing as a former alcoholic. If you are an alcoholic, you are an alcoholic for life. That is the crux of the issue that you have to understand in order to truly get help. Is that you have to realize that addiction is always there. It is always going to be present, regardless of whether or not you drank in X number of years. You can't pick up another drink because the addiction is there. And this is something that Phil just very clearly doesn't understand, clear evidence by the fact that he says, "Oh, it's okay. I used to be an alcoholic. I'm not anymore, so I can drink now. It's fine. $100 a shot. Let's go." But that's because Phil, he thinks that being an alcoholic is just like an on-off switch that he could just flip on and off, and he is, and then he isn't, because he very clearly doesn't understand the severity of what it means to be an alcoholic. In fact, I doubt he even believes truly he's an alcoholic in the first place, as judging by he only ever uses it as a shield, and then conveniently it's no longer there when it needs to be. So I just wanted to come on here and just gripe about that for a bit. So you guys have a good day, and peace.
Big ups, man. Good call. All true.
Yeah.
Yep.
That goes for like any addiction, really.
And he's a very addictive personality. Obviously, Phil's been addicted to many things. But I went on that fucking WB Champions Reddit. That's a sad place, man. Oh God, that's a sad place, man. People saying, "How can I stop spending money on this game?" It's tough, man. I know it's easy to say, like, just stop playing it, but that means you might not have an addictive personality. People can get addicted to everything, man. And it's a sad fucking place, man. People lose their fucking lives on that game. lives, you know. And Phil, luckily, has enough money, people giving him money that he can keep going. But people's lives are people got divorced over that game. You know, it goes for every Gacha game, not just saying WWE Champions is that. Every Gacha game does this. But if you want to be depressed, read that fucking Reddit, man. Whew, God. And it's all about the stupidest shit, you know? Like it's funny, it's not funny, but you know, they say like I was chasing the 6-star John Cena and I spent $4,000 trying to get John Cena. And if you break out of that, you're like, holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, because you know, as we've said many times, like it's one thing to be like addicted to gambling,
yeah,
you know, which I don't like. I don't, you know, I grew up around it, and I don't like that at all. So I try and stay away from it. But you can see, you know, there's something that you may get from that. You know, there's a potential happy
money,
ending, or you know. You know, but this, like, when you stop and think, this fucking Candy Crush. That's all this is. You know, it's mental.
It is pictures on your phone.
Yeah,
and it's amazing. It's amazing.
No, I know there's no happy ending really. I know it just continues, but you know what I mean. You know, there's money. There's something coming in. You know.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald said it best. Like, yeah, being a gambling addict sucks, but at least you could win some money sometimes, you know? And that's like, you know, like it's true because you can get money. You do get a rush there for a second, but you know, and just like alcohol, I'm definitely an alcoholic. I can't drink anymore because it's fun. Alcohol is fucking fun. I'll tell you that. At least it's fun. I guess that's what's fun about the, you know, it's fucking fun, but you know, it's there, you know, I don't know where to go with this. If you need help, get help. That's all we can say.
Yeah. And also, like T says, you know, gambling can also at least be social as well. You know, I suppose the same could be said of like drinking as well. You know, like at least sometimes people actually go out, or it makes them want to go and talk to people and stuff like, you know, it's all this kind of stuff. There's all these things where at least you're getting something out of it. But then when you look at this game, it's like, fuck, man.
And
anyway,
if you're gambling on sports, at least you're interested in sports. At least you have like a hobby. I mean, because mobile games, that's the one thing that's always going to leave me completely baffled about mobile games is that people, they know it's never going to end and it always keeps adding more and more content, but they just keep spending money on it. It's not like you're not even going for a goal. It's just you're doing it as a sunken cost fallacy at this point because you've already spent enough money you can't afford to stop. I don't know. Very confused. That's why I only play Raid Shadow Legends, the game that I have to log in once a day. Gets a 5 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5 stars.
It's like his members goal, right? It never stops. So, you got it, and they can always just make something else. You know, they never can. There always be another star. There's always another star. That's the message for this show. See you later, gamers. Just kidding. I
mean, apart from the other thing that you announced at the start as well, but
yeah. Well, anyway. I regret that now. All right, let's keep going. A few more. Got a hard divorce line, but let's do a few more.
Okay, here is Da Pasta Maker.
Hey all. Last week, the legends over at Detractor Beam were watching old Phil videos, and one in particular, the first meal of 2013, had an interesting bit of information in it. It's just a vlog being filmed by Leanna, and it's a tipsy Phil trying to cook breakfast at 1 or 2 in the morning on January 1st, 2013. When he gets to making scrambled eggs, he starts using milk, and Leanna points out it's not milk, it's lactate. And Phil says, well, when you're half lactose intolerant like I am, you have to use lactate. So now we need to add that to his list of titles. He's not only a former alcoholic, but he's also half lactose intolerant.
Yes.
So then it got me thinking about his meeting with Respect the Pack.
Yeah.
He says he got a bad case of diarrhea from a pizza or something he ate the night before. But I think it's funnier to theorize that he purposely drank 2 cups of milk knowing that he'd get diarrhea and he wouldn't be able to meet with Respect the Pack.
What?
Is it possible? Probably
No.
not. He probably just didn't show and said, oh yeah, I had diarrhea when he didn't. but I think it's funnier to think that Phil would poison himself rather than pay somebody for their hard work. Keep up the good work, guys.
I approve.
You
This
know
Theo
what?
theory is approved.
Just because he admitted that it would be really funny if he did that, I now believe this theory.
Yeah,
Even though
me
he could have
too.
just said he had diarrhea and just decided to stay at home and not go and not have any kind of issues whatsoever. I think I really do agree. It would be much funnier if he gave himself diarrhea so he doesn't go to a work meeting. I choose to believe that. That's it. That's my reality now.
Oh, on that note, on the scat, now we're talking about scat. Phil included in his tournament survival kit baby wipes because you sometimes get diarrhea. That is not a lie. That is not a lie. He said, bring baby wipes to a tournament because you sometimes get diarrhea. Not a lie. He also had powder. Powder. He said he had two types, normal and medicated, because when you're in the tournament, you're all sweaty. Oh, yeah. You have to stay dry down there, guys. He brought ball powder to tournaments. This is not
competition
human.
is this? A butt fucking competition? Why would you need so much appliances for your ass?
Dude, this is not a lie. This was in his tournament survival video. You need powder and baby wipes for diarrhea.
Okay. I love how it's just such an oddly specific thing for a tournament. Like you get them at tournaments, but you don't get them at whatever else. Like, just what the fuck? He's such a weirdo.
Two types of painkillers as well. They go, you don't know how good fought for that yet. Do you need two types of painkillers as well?
But
I don't know why.
You can only take one once a day, though. Anyway.
Why would you put that in the video? Like, if you think that's true, okay, like, let's say you do actually use powder, right? Like, would you put that on YouTube? Like, just use your mind a little bit. Like, people are going to make fun of you, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess it's like big ups for him for being honest, but I just don't think he knows any. I think even crossed his mind that people make fun of that, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I guess maybe it's a weird way of putting it, but like apparently there are different degrees of lactose intolerance. So I guess it is technically possible to be half lactose intolerant, but it's a weird way of putting it. So.
It's just really funny coming from the guy who is also quarter Italian, quarter Polish, and half, quote unquote, kind of European mix. So he's describing himself like he's a fucking chocolate bar. And then we got the lactose intolerant thing. It's just really funny. It might be scientifically correct. It's just still really funny.
Yeah.
Like gout, gout is a scientifically confirmed disease. It's just very funny.
That's like the most funny one you could have, right? That's the funniest.
Yeah.
Is there any funnier affliction you could have? Go ahead, Sam.
Is he potentially saying, and maybe the caller said this and I missed it, but is he potentially saying that one of his parents was lactose intolerant and the other one wasn't? So he's half lactose
God. It's part of his race.
Is it that?
My mom is lactose intolerant. My dad isn't, so I'm half. Yeah. God. All right, one more message, and we got to get out of here. What a day it's been.
All right, cool. Here is Ozfell.
Hello, Caribbean style, nail beating color style viewer here, guys. I have noticed how Phil is always claiming that he's Italian, and he seems prideful of his Italian heritage. But I was watching some highlights on the Lies of Phil playthrough, and I noticed that he's butchering Italian names and last names left and right. Also, I noticed that he says something along the lines of he doesn't know how to pronounce Italian shit. What do you guys think about that? Also, something that is making me rage at him lately is that he will always get what Jade is trying to type in chat, but he won't get a tip message, if it has a typo on it, he will just ignore it or just say, you're a fucking idiot, or he will correct the person who is tipping, even when it's not a troll tip. And also, or just say huh or what like a fucking idiot. Anyways, guys, keep up the good work. See ya.
You said everything
Thanks,
correct,
man.
Osfel. Everything correct, everything true. Jade can say it time go, and Phil will transcribe that into, okay, you got to get out of here, Jade. Thanks, man. But if you misspell there, say they're wrong, spell it with the incorrect there. Like, what? I don't get asshole. What? Huh?
Yeah, if he takes a disliking to you, which is, I guess, most people, he will bust out the grammar correction or the spelling mistakes.
Yeah.
But this is this man.
Prosciutto.
So
I like in the pizza song, it says these spices are more catered towards Italians. So if you want these kind of Italian spices, like you have to be Italian to basil.
Yeah. And some of the DSP tries it as well. It's like, well, I'm Italian, so I like these spices, but you might not like them because you're not an Italian.
Regis Filchin in the house. We'll play it next week, brother. Love you. We're not breaking. Come on, I'm breaking enough hearts today. I don't want to break any more. We'll do it next week, brother. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, you're breaking hearts. You better start pleasing everybody right after this episode because you broke so many hearts today.
Sunday, I'll bring it. I'll please everyone. Trust me. It'll be
You
Sam
better.
style. Sam style.
You better be
please.
ready.
All right, let's get out of here.
Sunday's
Sunday.
gonna be fun, man. I'm not going to be there as well. So
Oh yeah, Sam's out. Me and Meerkat style stream. Meerkat, you can't back out on Sunday. I'm not doing solo. I would not do solo.
No, I'll be here, but we gotta drag somebody else.
Yeah, we'll get somebody in here. We'll get a legend in here. But you're all legends. Thanks so much for listening, everybody. We'll see you on Sunday. Next week sometime, fan fiction. You still have some chances to get your fan fiction in. We kind of extend the deadline. So if you want to do a Halloween style fanfic, now's the time. Link is down below. Still open. Go nuts. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Final words from Meerkat, please.
Thanks for watching. Check in next time for maybe even another press conference. Who knows? Very excited.
All right, Sam, send us up. WPIG this week will be a Flow special, if I can make it happen. So DSP did talk about Flow, the fighting game person that did pass away, unfortunately. Everyone had great messages on Twitter. You can see everyone knows about him, but Phil chose the high road and said, I've had some negative experiences with him, so I'd rather not say anything. So we will cover some of those. I'll look into some of those negative experiences, and hopefully I can share it with you on Saturday night. So we'll see you Saturday on WPIG. Go ahead, Sam.
okay. Just remember, everyone, if you tip him $100, he'll put on a Sonic hat.
It's a pretty good quality hat.
So, there you go. I'm just saying. So,
Burgers.
All right, bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
want some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes.
I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it. In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like, I'm happy with who I am.